Hello everybody, Average Gamer here, and welcome to another episode of Franchise Hockey Manager 3 as the Sparta Warriors. Specifically the Sparta Sarpsborg Warriors. So, in this episode, we're going to actually start playing our first few games of the season. I know the last episode we were going to play, but then we did some roster changes. Where can I go to transaction log? We ended up signing Jonas Vijo. We ended up doing some movements and stuff like that. We promoted Gilkinson. I believe we then sent him down a little later. Yeah, we sent him down right there, as well as Farkas as well. So we did some moving around and all that stuff. But nonetheless, our team is looking very, very good. We've got lots of stuff to go through. But nonetheless, well, let's get going. So our first game is against Lillehammer. We have to remember is the Frisk Tigers, or the Brisk Tigers, or the Brisk Esker Tigers. These guys here won last year, so they're going to be our number one priority. Finishing top 3 in the season is another thing we're going to be trying, because we did finish mid-3. We finished, I think it was 6th, and we played up against the 3rd place team. Put them out. We got then put out by the Oilers, and until the Oilers lost to the Tigers. I think we played the Dragons in the 2nd round. I don't remember. Either way, we got to the 2nd round of the playoffs, and I think we went 4 games. So I'm hoping that we can get to the 2nd round again, and hopefully top 3 this time. So theoretically, up 3 positions from last year. We'll see where we go. Free agents wise, we only have one big free agent this year, and that's going to be Jampton. Other than that, we'll see how we go. And we'll see who we're going to re-sign and who we're going to let go. These guys all here are all in the lower leagues for the moment. Possibly these guys here we might let go. But anyone who's a 3-star player or higher, we're going to make sure that we try to keep them at least. I'm not going to do anything with Jampton yet until he's good to go. We're going to add him to our short list. Speaking of which, our short list should be cleared. Good. Any other free agents that we want to keep an eye on? You are already at max potential, but you two are players that are going to be getting better possibly. So we're going to add you to our short list. And pretty much that's it for the moment. Because these guys are already on this list, actually now that I think about it, we don't need them on here. So that's good. Our scouting we've already set up. We're going to be doing some searching for under 16 and under 14 leagues to try and look for some, players that may or may not have, snuck in or that are at least Norwegian, so we can get them at a young age, sign them to a good contract, and basically shove them into our team and our lower league and get them up and trained and hopefully be able to utilize them as a member of our team. Financial wise, we're sitting at 80 grand available, which is good. We're sitting at 250,000 from transfer fees out, meaning those are guys we've paid for to bring them back in, which is no big deal. Overall, I think we're doing pretty good. With that in mind, let's play our game against Lillehammer, shall we? I always think it's a good sign when our players have pictures. We're play our first game here. So right now, our defense is better than their offense. Our offense is not as good as their defense. Our penalty kill is better than their power play. And our power play is better than their penalty kill. So right now, the only thing they have above us is that our offense is not as good as their defense. Other than that, we're good to go. With that in mind, let's play. Here we go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go 1-0. There we go. Boom. 1-0. 10 shots to 8. 1-0. Not bad. First game of the season. This time last year, we'd already be down 2 or 3-0. Or we'd be up 2 or 3-0. So this is already a lot closer. Look at the shots. The shots are even. The score is even as well. Second period's over. 1-0. Hey, 2-0. There we go. 3-0. 3-2, and the shots are starting to slowly wean to our side. And now it's just goal after goal after goal. It's 4-2 for us. We now have 35 shots. It's now 5-2 for us. We have twice as many shots almost. We're at 40-27. It's now 6-2. And we won our first game, 6-2, with 44 shots on 28. Only 2 goals against. Anything above 2 would make me nervous, but yeah, wow. First game of the season. Holy smokes. So 44 against 28, penalty minutes, 6-6, hits 18-22, so they definitely were hitting us. That's definitely not goals against. Interesting. Face-offs 1, yeah. Overall, we were playing in Lillehammer, and 790 people came to watch the game. Very, very good. Takeaways. Giveaways. We had 1 power play goal, and we had 3 power play opportunities. Not bad. So shots, we had 10 in the first period, 10 in the second, 24 in the third. Wow. So in the third period, we just let it go. We basically hit that button and just went. So one of the problems we had last year was we were being outshot all over the ice last year. We were getting outshot in every single game. I don't think there was even one game that we actually outshot an opponent. Even games where we won, we were being outshot by, I think most of the games were, by at least 10 to 15, if not double the amount of shots we had. Which, isn't that bad in the overall scheme of things. I mean, we're not in a major hockey league at this moment, but at the same time, we are in a league that skill is very important still. So we're the only teams that have actually played. We're already on our second game here. Oh no, we're not. Here is some information. So pretty much all our players got good except for the older guys here, Hansen and Verko. Ooh, Verko, come on, buddy. Hansen, I think, is going to be a big deal this season. I just think that. But everyone in the under 20s and under 18s are getting better. Like, just look at this. That is a lot of skill that's been getting better. I'm really, really happy with that. Our next game is on the 5th. So we got 4 days. I'm going to assume between now and then, everyone's going to play at least one more game. If you haven't seen it, I recently did. There we go. Recently did a video where I had a bit of a wish list for FHM 4. We'll see how that game turns out. I'm really interested into seeing how things could kind of come out for that. Kind of wish I knew how to program games. Because this would be a game that I would love to get involved in when it comes to stuff like that. Who are you? You're definitely not our team. No, these guys are really good. Oh, here we go. They're getting used to the new team still, and these guys are adjusting to their position. Okay. It's the 3rd, so we've got 2 more days to our next game. I believe our scouts are reporting every 2 weeks. So we probably won't hear anything from them for a little bit. I'm excited because one of the things about being in this league is we're more of a developmental league. So we're kind of developing young players to play in our league till about 16, 17. And if they're good enough, then they're going to the NHL. So it's one thing we always have to remember. In the end, the NHL can turn around and draft any of our players. Like last year, one of our players got drafted. So always have to remember that. Point leaders yet, no one's really had enough yet. I think the minimum is 5 games before anything shows up here. League. point league leaders. Yeah, point league leaders, and then league leaders and save percentage. So let's play our second game. So we're playing against Sternen Hockey. So far, the decks that they've played one game and lost. Sternen overall, if we select their options here, they're still a pretty good team. They got Berg here in net. Let's say Janssen here is going to be their number 1 goalie though, because he's a full 2-star goalie. Well, he's a 1.5. I can't access their short list. Boo. Let's check and see who's where on their lines. This is interesting. Both goalies are on cool streaks because they lost. So fingers crossed we'll have a good game. Here we go. Second game of the season. Our offense is better than their defense. Our power play is better than their penalty kill. Our penalty kill is better than their power play, and our defense is better than their offense. Our offense is a little lower. It was 70-something before, if I wasn't mistaken. But overall, it looks like we pretty much have the advantage everywhere, actually. I like that. So we'll see how this game ends up. We're already ramping up the shots real quick, and there we go. We got our first goal. It's 1-0 for us on the 6th shot, or the 8th shot in this case. Kind of wish this was a 2D thing and you can see the players skating around. That'd just be so much more immersive. And hey, there we go. 2-0 on our 17th shot. End of the second period. Doubled them up in well, obviously goals because they don't have any, but also shots too, which is pretty good. This season already looking a lot better. There we go. They cut the lead in half. They got 1. They've now tied it up. They've now taken the lead. They've got 3 goals and 3 shots. What is going on here, guys? There we go. There we go. Wow, it's like this is just going to be the period of goals here. And the second period is just rocking up the goals here. 5-3. 5-4. Wow. 6-4. I am impressed with just the sheer amount of goals both teams have been able to put in the net here. Wow. So at the end of the second period, 20 shots, 26. In favor of us, thank God. But we're also up by 2 only. By 6-4. So at the end of the first period, into the second, we were up by 2. It was 2-0. In that period alone, they scored 4, and so did we. Wow, that's just insane. So, I mean, we already know where we are going to have to do is we are going to have to outscore our opponents every game because our goalie, only being a 3-star goalie, is not the best. That's why we have all those guys in the lower leagues there that are there for being trained. And there we go. It's now 8-5. And the game is over. Wow. So 23-38 in shots, score 5-8. Our second win of the season. I think it took us a couple games to do that. So yeah, so we scored 2 goals in the first, 4 in the second, and then 2 in the third. They scored 4 in the second and 1 in the third for a score of 8-5 for us. Shots wise, 23-38. If I have to go all the way to the bottom here to look at the actual shots, the clock. So they got 7 in the first. We had 18 in the first. In the second, they got 13 shots. We had 8, so they outshot us in the second period. And then third period, the shots were 3-12. There we go. We had 1 power play goal on 5 opportunities. They had 2 power play goals on 3 opportunities. So yet again, our goalie seems to be definitely our weak point. It's one place we're going to want to shore up between now and next year. Other than that, I'm liking the team so far. We're pretty powerful as a team here. Though the amount of goals we let in does concern me. We haven't been outshot yet, so that's a good sign. Looks like Larskog has an injury. Close that up, and we're playing the Dragons. Where are they? They're right below us in the standings. So right now, 3 of us are tied for first. The Tigers and Oilers are ahead of us because they've actually scored more goals. So that is good to know. The Dragons are 1-1. We haven't played them this year, so we'll have to see. We haven't even played at home yet. I just realized we played we played all away games so far. We don't play at home until we play Mongolrude right here on the 12th. So we're going to play up this game here. Here we go. Going to be the last game of this episode, but we're going to try and get a third win. Overall, their defense is better than our offense. Oh, actually, no, sorry. Wrong, sorry. Our defense is better than their offense. Our penalty kill is worse than their power play. Overall power play, our penalty kill, sorry, our power play is better than their penalty kill, and our offense is better than their defense. So this is going to have to be a good game as well. High scoring, probably. High scoring and low shots. Yeah, already look at the shots here. Oh, we just kind of exploded there for shots, but they scored first. So at the end of the first period, we're out shooting them by, well, twice as much as they have. It's 7-15 in shots, and they're actually winning so far, 1-0. No big deal, though. With the amount of shots we're putting on net, it won't be too long until we probably score. Oh, there we go. They're up 2-0 now. 22-11 for shots. 23-12. How many? We didn't get that many shots that period. I'm a little concerned, guys. Come on. It's now 3-0 for the Dragons. Come on, guys. Come on. It's now 4-0. Our backup's in net. Right? Volden? No, the other guy is yeah. He's right, so we're held. Wow, he was interesting. Anyway, so we're down 4-0. We're down 5-0. We're just gonna sim this to the end of the season or the game here. It's 6-1. We lost our first game, 6-1. We were outshot like crazy, or we outshot them like crazy, but we did not score. We went through both goalies from the looks of it. Shots against, goals against. Well, Moflake didn't let any goals in, but he only got one shot against. Volden let in all 6 goals. Well, not bad. You know, it could have been worse, right? I mean, I don't plan on seeing us win every single game. I mean, it's not possible. We only play 40 some odd games, right? So we're 2-1. We got our 6 points. We're now tied with first with, I think, for 2 other teams, or 4 of us now. Actually, no, the other guys would have played. We actually may be still in third, maybe drop down to 4th. You know what? Finishing top 4 would not be a bad thing. I'd be happy with top 4 as well. Still means we went up by a little bit. And we have our first scouting report, which we're going to end on. Now, did some of these guys automatically go to my short list? No, they didn't. I thought I told you to put these guys on the short list automatically. I guess they didn't. Well, these are guys from, I'm assuming, yeah, it's from like the Swedish Hockey League and all that stuff. This is from this is from our league. Just guys that we should kind of keep an eye on. Overall Nordic. Keep our eye on some of those guys. Wait a second. I didn't get... Why are my scout... They all changed. Why did my scouts change? Okay, I'm going to do the scouting because you changed all my scouting options. Why did you change all my scouting options? Okay, so... I'm going to do this. You... There we go. Norway under 14, please. I want you to put players on the short list. Do not include foreign players because I only want Norwegian players with a minimum potential of 3, max potential of 8. Actually, what? No. We're going to leave it just at 0, actually, now that I think about it. I want all the players in the league to actually show up that we're actually going to look at. 8 is the highest, right? So, you know what? No. Yeah, we're going to do 3 for this guy. He's going to go for 16 weeks. And I want him to report every 2 weeks. Let's go for ability. Let's go for potential. Is what I'm looking for. Quality. So we're looking for quality and we're looking for potential. Okay. What? Did I not select under 14 as the league? I did not. Okay. You're also going to do the under 14. Let's try this again. We're going to do non-foreign players. You are not going to be told about a min or max. You're going to go for potential and quality as well. You're going to add to the short list. I want you to go for the full 16 weeks as well and report weekly. Because you're reporting weekly as well, right? No. Yeah, we'll do every 2 weeks then. Both are doing under 14. You are going to do the under 16. Do not include foreign players. And we're just going to go for potential and quality. Add to the short list. Then you are going to do the same thing, but you are going for the full 16 weeks. And report back every 2 weeks, please. And you know what? Let's do 3 star players as well. Minimum potential. You are going to do the same thing. Minimum 3 star. You know what? Let's try 4. Because I'm assuming that's going to be like players that are 3.5 stars. Because you can do halves. So we'll say 4. No international players. Do under 16. Short list. 16 weeks. And report every 2 weeks. Potential quality. Boom. 14, 16. Now what I want to do, this guy is actually going to search a foreign country for players that are under the age of 16 that I'm hoping that I can kind of snipe away. First one I'm going to do is the Finland under 16. And he's going to say quality and potential. And here's what we're going to say. Look for anyone who has a potential of 4 or higher and add to our short list. And I'm not too worried about birth year. Just anyone basically who's got a 4, basically a 50% potential or higher. And we'll do impending free agents as well. Actually, no, I don't even do that because they're 16 years old. They're all free agents. And then you are going to go to Sweden. Actually, no, former USSR actually is not bad. But I want to do a specific league with you as well. Canada Junior B would be... No, midget. Is it midget A? I think it's midget. Oh no. You know what? We'll do the Russia under 16. as well. Any player with a 4 above. We're going for quality and potential. And you're going to be added to the shortlist as well. 16 weeks and report back every 2 weeks, please. There we go. Edit you back and say 16 weeks, please. And every 2 weeks. Boom. So everyone's reset back up again. These are players that have been actively scouted already. Holy crap. Wow, we're really already good to go on some of these guys, eh? Fins. I kind of wish you could actually kind of sort this out a lot better. Like instead of doing by the actual trainer, you could actually just do it everybody. That just make things way easier. Okay, I love you. But yeah. That'll definitely update that. Okay, with that in mind, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode where we continue on our season. We're playing against Monglerud. Hopefully knock ourselves into the top 3 again. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.